The twisted cobra stitch is very similar to the regular cobra because, as you can see here, I'm starting it the same way that I would start a normal cobra, and the pieces are cut and measured the same way, but instead of doing the stitches back and forth, you only do the stitches on one side. So that's what we're going to do in this video. Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. We're still continuing our lanyard series here, and we're still in the beginner category. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make the twisted cobra stitch. This one is very easy. It's still in the beginner category, like I said, and it is very similar to the cobra, like I said as well, and you measure them the same. And for that, you would use a shorter piece for the piece in the middle. That's whatever length you want your lanyard to be, and your longer piece needs to be about 3 to 4 times the length of your short piece. So we're going to start now. You should know how to do the cobra stitch, so you should start off a cobra right here. And when we did the first starting stitch, we did this, and we're going to do that again. And that's all we're doing. So we're going to take the left strand, make that loop, take the right strand, bring it over, down, around, and through the loop you just made. And you can tighten that up. And you're going to do that again. You just completed a stitch. You're going to take your left strand again, make that loop, bring your right strand over, down, around, behind, and through this loop. And you're going to pull that tight, making sure the back of my strand is not twisted. You're going to do that once again. Make the loop on the left string, bring the right strand over, down, around, behind, and through the loop. You're going to do that another time. That's all we're doing for this lanyard. Take the left strand, make a loop, take the right strand, bring it down, over, around, and through the loop. Make sure going behind these 2 red strands here. And you can see already the lanyard is starting to twist, and you can see this kind of curling downwards, but that's okay. That's normal. You can just push on the strands to make the stitches touch more. I'll show you that a few more times, and then I'm going to go off camera to finish. Left strand, make the loop. Right strand, bring it over, down, around, behind, and through that loop. Once again, make your loop. Bring your right strand over, down, around, behind, and through the loop. Make a loop with your left strand. Bring your right strand over, down, around, behind the red, and through this loop that you just made. And I'll show you this one more time, and then I'm going to go off camera to finish it. So take your left strand, make a loop, take your right strand, bring it over, down, around, and through the loop that you just made behind the red strand. And you're going to keep doing that until you reach your end. Alright, so you can see that I've done some more stitches, and I'm not ready to finish yet, but I just came back mid-lanyard to show you something. I want to show you a little tip. A common problem that I've seen is that people will fold the loop like this, and you can see that it's twisted here, and they'll twist these as well. And I'll show you that right now. I'm not going to tighten it all the way, but I can show you. You can see how twisted that is, and it looks messed up on both sides. Well, a little bit less on this side, but here looks messed up. Please make sure that when you're doing your stitch, you're taking the left strand. You see that when you pull it down, this is the side that shows, and you're going to make a loop upwards like this and bring it to the side so that the inside of this is facing downwards. and you want to take the outside and it's still here, and when you flatten it up against your short strand, that's the side. The inside is touching the red, or whatever color your inside strand is. And you're going to take the strand on the right, and you're going to make sure you're not bringing it over like this, but you're making sure you're turning it when you bring it over and around, behind and through the loop you made. And I'll show you again, sped up. Make sure this is inside is touching that. Make sure this turns, and pull that through the loop. All right, I'll be back when I'm ready to finish. Alrighty, so now I'm at the end of my lanyard, and for some reason my pieces are uneven, and you can see here some of the stitches are tighter and looser than others, but either way it should be more even, but that's okay. And just like the regular Cobra, you're going to tie knots at each of the ends. It's one, and this one, that's two. And I'm going to cut this so that it's the equal length to this. Gonna throw that away. And there you go. You've completed the twisted Cobra stitch. That's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.